Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Hartenstein is out there with Johnson. And it's Griffin in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Ingram in the front court with Williamson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. And this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing in.
Now, here is Young. Johnson outside. Ingram against Griffin. Shoots over Ingram. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson kicks to Ingram. And here's McCollum for 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
On the wing, Johnson, covered by Williamson. Puts it up from 15, and it's good off the back rim and in.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Daniels. We saw him with 10 points last game. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from 18. Atlanta with the rebound. Coming into this having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did. I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Murray outside. Outside Griffin. Here's Hartenstein. Guarded by Valanciunas. Murray scanning the floor. That shot off.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Over Young. McCollum, no good.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's Murray. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
The Hawks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. That one misses for Murray. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
For 2.
And he makes the first. That one misses. Pelicans trail by 4. Pass to McCollum. Ingram outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Basket good.
And Valanciunas has no problem showing up with that physical force and finishing through contact.
Pass to Johnson. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Murray outside. Over Williamson. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Murray's got his second basket. Williamson kicks to Daniels. The feed now to McCollum over Young. Rebound by Murray.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Now Williamson after the missed three from Trae Young. Cullen passes it to Williamson. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound Atlanta. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Here's Griffin. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And no question, Trae Young is a very special passer and playmaker on the floor.
McCollum kicks to Daniels. Back to McCollum. Ingram outside. Fires the three. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
Pelicans keep it alive. And that one's good. Williamson.
Yeah, Zion bringing it right there, crashing the glass, and relentless energy to get the ball.
Young inside. He's guarded by McCollum. That one misses. And New Orleans will come the other way. Here's Williamson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession, and then CJ getting slick.
Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Murray. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And how much strength is on display right there from Zion Williamson.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pelicans?
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That free throw good from Williamson. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Their last encounter was in Atlanta.
Yeah, and they got beat last time these two teams met, and really free throws were the story.
we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Kevin Love.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now, here is Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's the lob to the hoop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
McCollum outside. On the wing, Daniels. And Valanciunas kicks to Ingram. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, C.J. McCollum could teach a class on how to get in one opportunity.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Kevin Love comes in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Jones subbed in for Daniels. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Griffin, and it's Powell in for Murray.
Now, C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league, and it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Last time out, he had 13 points. Johnson outside. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Powell. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
Usually you see Powell operating on a drive or spot up three. That time he took advantage of a mid-range.
Love outside. Cullen passes to Williamson. Back to McCollum. Takes the three. Knocks down the three ball. McCollum's got 9 points.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Johnson outside. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Powell for three. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And it's just never easy to get stops in this league, but they had a smart game plan defensively, and I felt like that was the difference.
Well, good defensive game plan and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
The Hawks trail by 6. Bogdanovic passes to Johnson. He can't get that one. Good D by Williamson. Here's McCollum. Here's Jones, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Bogdanovic is checked in for the Pelicans. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Culver's checked in.
Herbert Jones. One shot.
That one misses for Jones. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing here by 8. Step back shot. The shot by Powell, no good. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Now McCollum. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
It's that time of the game, everybody. Get loud right now for your Pelicans dance team.
Pelicans making a switch here. Little's checked in. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out west. Look at New Orleans. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will.
And I think for New Orleans, they have to be feeling very confident as the postseason gets closer. It's been a nice regular season for them. Maybe they haven't achieved every one of their goals, but they are right there.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Pelicans leading by 10. Outside, Jones. Here's Love, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No points in the game yet for him. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get something going. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Jones. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Atlanta making a switch here. Coffey's checked in. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Coffey. Wide open shot is on the money. Coffey's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Pass to Little. 1:37 left here in the opening quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Pass to Powell. Here's Culver. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Jones finds Love from 7, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Back to Bogdanovich. Passes to Culver. Over McCollum. And no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
The Hawks trail by 11. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Coffey passes to Hartenstein. Over Love. And he can't bank that one in. McCollum outside. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
And this coaching staff appreciates the effort from Culver. The defense is about anticipation and hustle.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Pelicans have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Pelicans leading by 11. This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Pat Connaughton is out there with Hartenstein, and it's Griffin in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 43% from the floor.
And sometimes we see players who could have been pros in another sport. Pat Connaughton is one of those guys. It's been well documented that he played both basketball and baseball in college and was actually drafted in 2014.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the 3 by Atlanta. And it's Ingram missing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. And with Connaughton, there's no question he had a shot as a pro pitcher.
Well, a tribute to how athletic and how talented Pat was is as a pitcher, he had a mid-90-mile-per-hour fastball, which is tremendous when you think about it. Just fantastic that he's been able to carve out this career after the first couple seasons where it was on the brink, where he might have gone to Europe or back to baseball.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
I don't think he sees any kind of defense when he's at that range. It doesn't matter who's guarding him.
Now, here is Murphy. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That's his first foul. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Jalen Johnson.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Jones against Young. Jones, no luck. The Hawks trail by 6. A 3 ball. And Young with the basket on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And here's Ingram from the arc. The Pelicans get another chance here.
And big guys like Valanciunas have spent a lot of time in this league understanding where the ball is going to come off of that rim on a miss. He was in great position that time.
Now here's Griffin. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Here's Jones following the 3 by Atlanta. Bounce pass Ingram. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Murray. Valanciunas, good.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Over Jones. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Young's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that just doesn't matter. That was good D, but Trae Young showing how elite he can be offensively.
Valanciunas draws the double. The pass to Ingram. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And while it took Brandon Ingram some time, he has really turned into an incredible player.
Well, he's an amazing scorer. He's adding that ability to pass the ball and see the floor. So often you hear about players talking about the game slowing down. Well, for Ingram, it's getting to a snail's pace.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Brent, it's been well documented. 3-point shooting is at an all-time high. Do you see this trend ending anytime soon?
I don't think so, Kevin, but there will be a tipping point as to how many you can actually shoot. And we've seen a team do that where they've shot over 50 attempts per game for a season, which I don't think is going to happen again. But young guys coming up are practicing this shot. They're going to be better suited, better equipped, and more talented to make them. So the three-pointer is going nowhere, Kevin.
Here's Williamson. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 4. To the paint, Murphy with the steal. Ingram outside. Pass to Daniels. Count the basket. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Pass to Murray. It's up a 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Pass to Murphy. Back to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They've held a 12-point lead early. 2 points. That one goes. Williamson's got 9.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Murray outside. Connaughton with it. 6 points for him. Murray outside. He feeds it to Johnson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And while we got a chance, look at some numbers for Murray. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he really is the consummate playmaker. Always keeping his head on a swivel. Searching for the open man. Completely unselfish basketball player. Now, here is Murphy. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's the pass to Williamson. Back to Ingram. Pulls from the top of the key. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. Connaughton kicks to Griffin. Atlanta again missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Murphy. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on A.J. Griffin.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Bogdanovich is checked in for Zion Williamson. And McCollum subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Hawks. Bogdanovich comes in for Griffin. And so Murphy hits them both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
To the wing right side. Here's Coffey. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Johnson finds Bogdanovich with the shot. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty smart play by Bogdanovich. He scores in a variety of ways.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Valanciunas passes to Daniels. Young with the steal. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
McCollum left side. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. And the Pelicans get it back. Pass to Murphy from deep. Rebound Atlanta.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
So a moment now to see the story for him. For Atlanta, they have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich has suffered some injuries along the way, and it's been a bit of a stop and start deal for him. But when he's feeling good and when he's in a great rhythm, man, he's an offensive force.
Little, he's checked in for New Orleans. Powell, he's checked in for the Hawks. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. New Orleans gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. McCollum passes to Little. Young against McCollum. Over Young. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 13.
That's a great read on the pick and roll by McCollum. The defender backing up leaves him no hope of affecting that shot.
Here's Coffey. Shoots from 12. The shot, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to McCollum. Passes it to Little. 6 to shoot. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Pelican lead.
Nice finish from Little. He realizes when he should try to score.
Here's Coffey. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Young for 3. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Checked
in for Valanciunas. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Hartenstein's checked in for Johnson. McCollum passes to Daniels. McCollum against Young. Now the pass to Daniels. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at the NBA's scoring leaders since the All-Star break. Number 5 is Trae Young.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Now, here is Young. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Cleveland.
And, guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one, seriously put on a passing clinic.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. And great for Kevin Love. He feels like he's got a lot of years left in the league.
And Kevin, coming off the bench should lengthen the end of his career. He can thrive as a bench weapon with that green light. And he's got that light to let it fly with that shot.
Now here's Powell. following the miss by Kevin Love. It's Powell with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Love.
That ability to shoot is going to give Norman Powell some driving lanes with which he can exploit.
The Hawks have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. The free throw drops for Powell.
An efficient score. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
He does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing. Yeah, can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
Cullen passes to Bogdanovich.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for C.J. McCollum. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And yeah, he's one of the dead-eye sharpshooters in the game for sure. A top 5 percentage guy from deep. Just a hard man to slow down. Shooting 2. Free throw good, Bogdanovich.
And Bogdanovich is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
It's Powell on the wing. Right wing. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Draymond Green and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And looking at the Suns matchup, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play. They are just killing them on the interior.
54 seconds left in the first half. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Culver.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 13. And Bogdanovich kicks to Little. Love the pass to Jones. Got a piece of it. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Atlanta's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Powell. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland. 5 to shoot. And he makes that one.
And Norman Powell with a smooth J.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And just now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. With Trae Young, hey, Trae, a slow start, but you guys bounced back. So what changed?
I think just getting back into the rhythm, getting into the action, being aggressive. I think that was the main thing. We just got to go out and compete and do what we do.
We'll see if you do what you do so well in the second half. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's McCollum, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Yep, it counts.
Just always appreciate the way that C.J. McCollum is such a natural scorer.
Left side, Griffin. Pass to Johnson. And here is Murray for the lead. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on A.J. Griffin.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Shooting 1.
On the free throw, no good.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Now, here's Johnson. Pass to Griffin. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by McCollum. A creator indeed, and the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. Makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Here's Griffin, following the basket by C.J. McCollum.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Williamson kicks to Ingram. On the wing, Daniels. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Murray outside. Outside for Griffin. To stop the drought, and there it is for him. Griffin's got 6.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Passes it to Daniels. That's tipped and stolen by Murray. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Takes it from 10, and the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from Young.
That's a tough take right there. This is what makes Trae Young special. Willing to go in there and stay composed under pressure.
Three-pointer, Daniels. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Murray outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 9.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move. Had his man grab it for air.
For 3, Ingram. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
and they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And the Pelicans making a change. Murphy's checked in.
That was your Pelicans dance team.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Hawks working the ball around. And here's Young. 16 points for him. He gets that one. Young's got 18 points.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And the pass to Daniels. Ingram with it. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 3 assists in the game. McCollum against Young. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
That free throw good from Young.
Fair or not, as long as Trae Young is in the NBA, he will be connected to Luka Doncic. And that night back in 2018 during the draft where those two guys swapped teams.
In that 2018 draft, Brent, the Doncic-Young swap was a huge deal.
Yeah, so the two will be compared, and I think that's been a great deal for each team. You've seen the growth, you've seen them in the playoff, you've seen the kind of excitement level that they brought to the fans, and both have been all-stars. So Luka and Trae, both spectacular offensive players, and they both are carrying the load.
Here's Griffin. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Johnson up top. He's guarded by Murphy. A nice shot by Hartenstein.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Cullen passes to Murphy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
We probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and a willingness to do that has paid off.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Johnson. And he's good on the second. The Hawks trail by 6. Over to the wing. Connaughton against Murphy. Pass to Hartenstein. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Daniels. Here's Williamson. Shot from free throw range. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Kicks to Young. Now Connaughton. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Over McCollum. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 6. Feeds to Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Atlanta with the ball. 8-point game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
Ingram kicks to Daniels. Passes it to Bogdanovich. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here is Young, guarded closely. Outside Griffin. Bogdanovich up top. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Connaughton. No good on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Daniels with it. 7 points in the game. Love outside. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Hartenstein. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hartenstein's got 9 points.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now here's Love. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. There's the pass to Daniels. Drains the three-pointer. Daniels has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New Orleans. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They can look forward to the Rockets Arena after this matchup to take on Houston. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The 10-footer. And again, it's Atlanta.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Left side, Love. Ring shot on the way. Again, the Pelicans score.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
11 feet away. Hartenstein passes to Young. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Hartenstein. Good with the fadeaway. He's got 11.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
It's that time of the game, everybody. Get loud right now for your
Little, he's checked in for New Orleans. Amir Coffey's checked in for the Hawks. Norman Powell comes in for Griffin.
That was your Pelicans.
Love kicks to Jones. And there's the feed to Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Coffey. The Hawks trail by 8. Lays it up off the glass. Coffey's got his second basket of the night.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Little passes to Bogdanovich. No problems knocking that one down.
Man, for Little, that's a quality find right there, just dropping that pass.
And Young kicks to Powell. Back to Young. Pass to Powell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Daniel. Now here's Little. Passes to Jones. Second shot opportunity. Tries yet again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
At the line for one.
And that one falls for Jones. The Hawks trail by 11. The pass to Coffey. .122 left in the third. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Again, the Hawks score. New Orleans leading by 9. Daniels passes to Jones. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young outside. He kicks to Powell. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Here's Coffey. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Love in the post. Banked in off the glass. Love's got 8 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Coffey. To the middle. Here's Johnson. He can't hit that time. Good D by Love. Bogdanovich dishes to Daniels. The tray. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's New Orleans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Johnson. Griffin out there with Pat Connaughton. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Murray in at the 1. Rejected by Ingram. Pass to McCollum. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. And stolen by Murray. Bogdanovich against Jones. Johnson with the bounce pass. Connaughton kicks to Griffin. Into the lane. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
First team foul. At the line for the Hawks. Griffin at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Griffin. Both free throws good from Griffin.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Williamson missing. The Hawks trail by 9. Connaughton up top, covered by Williamson. Bogdanovich passes to Griffin. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Second chance effort, and there's the nice layup by Griffin.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's Williamson. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
That's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
Now here's Connaughton. Off target there with the little leaner. Williamson against Connaughton. Williamson kicks to Jones. Uses the glass to finish the way. And now it's an 11-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Bogdanovich against Williamson. Outside, Jones. Williamson dishes to Jones. Tries again. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Goes up, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was short, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Atlanta and the basket by McCollum. Here's Murray, pass to Connaughton. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Griffin. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen violation.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Atlanta making some changes. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Culver's subbed in for Bogdanovich. And so Griffin will bring it up for Atlanta. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Hartenstein. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it. And you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
For three, Murray. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Ingram. Back to Jones. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Hawks.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Now here's Culver. Over McCollum. Culver's shot is off. Pelicans leading by 9. Here's Ingram. Nice D from Griffin.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
The pass to Johnson. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
Jones kicks to McCollum. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Out to Ingram. Launches a 3. Traps in the tray.
Well, after hitting a 3 earlier in the game, he now has 3 threes this half, guys.
Murray outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Atlanta.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Ball stolen. Here's Murray trying to get open as Johnson. It's good, and the New Orleans lead is cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Murray.
Could come down to selection. Bad shots in the first half. Here in the second, using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
Pelicans fan, here's your Pelicans dance team.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
And his touch from long range has been money. Yeah, he's totaled 4 3-pointers on a very efficient night of shooting. And that's what turned a good game for him into a great one.
Daniels, he's checked in for Jones. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
And they continue to control the glass.
Young taking his time here. Got a piece of it. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Murray. Daniels, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's McCollum. Johnson with some nice D. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hawks. Back to Young. to the left wing. Murray left side. Shoots over Ingram. Murray, good.
And when you thought this fourth quarter was simply a formality, all of a sudden the offense picks up, and now we have a game.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Daniels. Takes a three. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got 8 rebounds in this game. For 3, Murray. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist.
3.
Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
The defense has no answer for him right now.
And here's Daniels. Fires the 3. Here's Williamson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Well, the defense coming at Zion shot hard right there, but he's smart, and he plays into it, getting the personal.
2 shots.
That free throw good from Williamson.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive, and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And both free throws good for Williamson. The Hawks trail by 3. Murray outside. Young against McCollum. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Murray. Clock at 4. Over Daniels. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now here's Johnson following the miss by C.J. McCollum to take the lead, and Johnson finishes off inside. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
The Pelicans trail. Cullen passes to Daniels. Pass to Ingram. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Now here's Johnson. Offline from the top of the key. Williamson finds Ingram. Here's McCollum, defended by Young. Cullen passes to Daniels. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Young against McCollum. Passes it to Williamson. Scores scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
Here's Young, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Yeah, and in these moments, you make decisions like that, and that's a poor one. You do not want to foul Trae Young in this situation.
Both shots good from the strike.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
It's McCollum on the wing, defended by Young. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. And that one, good.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
Defensive foul. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pelicans, Jonas Valanciunas. Shooting 1.
And that one misses.
The big man, Valanciunas, can he get the job done at the line in a big spot?
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Zion Williamson.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that was pretty clear.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line.
So he gets them both.
Well, crucial moment there at the free throw line, and he never flinched.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the 4th. And there's the pass to Williamson. Back to McCollum from outside the arc. No good on the shot.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. 14 feet away. And it's Williamson missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Money!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
A critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Pass to Williamson. Three-pointer, Daniels. No good there. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Another big point onto the league. Great N1 play, showing us now a little bit of that killer instinct.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Will it go? And it's Williamson missing. So it's Atlanta now, leading by 5. And he commits the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Atlanta, Trae Young. At the line for 2.
Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6.
There's some steely moments that come from Trae Young, and I'll tell you what, if the defense is getting under his skin, he rarely shows that.
And McCollum launches it from deep. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. 7 seconds left in the game. It's Fournier on the wing. Can't get it to fall. And so the Hawks take the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Trae, you came back from a double-digit deficit. What did you focus on?
Well, I mean, this is the NBA. I mean, it's a long game, and coach just telling us to keep fighting, keep pushing, and shots we're going to start falling, and we stuck to the plan that he gave us in pregame.
And it led to a big, big W, man. Congratulations. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.